Welcome back, everybody. CLG FC. It's episode 245.4 here on the YouTube. It's episode or stream number, what, day 124? 124 on the Twitch. That might not even be right because I definitely realized when I was uploading the video the other day that I fucked it up. No, that is right. 124. Welcome in. Ew, Sheffield Wednesday. Ew, you. Anyway. It's an old school jersey, man. This is like a 15-year-old jersey now. Anyway, welcome in, Cully. Welcome in, Blockbuster. Welcome back, everybody. We've got ourselves an interesting stream tonight. We are going to finish the World Cup. So, the FIFA World Cup is coming up. I see. I kind of Perver is like I kind of use him. He played 19 games last season. Yes, a lot of them were from the bench, but like you're gonna have to give me 10K, and then they're gone. Okay. Like I'll let Pervert walk if he wants to, but he's gonna have to give me 10. I respect the club, but still ill. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand the ill. I don't understand. Of course, Harry Norris goes down, so now Perver's going to be used even more probably because I think Perver is also a defensive back, right? So we're not even that deep, man. Yeah, he is. So we ain't even that deep, bro. Our roster is not that deep. Leeds and Sheffield Wednesday is a rivalry. Oh, okay. I didn't realize you. I forgot you guys have a derby. I forgot you were Leeds for a second there, my man. I get it. I actually like both clubs. So I like both clubs because, um, uh, well, like I said, my granddad's the first jersey my dad ever had was a Sheffield Wednesday jersey. So I have a little bit of there's a little bit there, not a whole hell of a lot. I understand, but I don't mind Chef Wednesday. But I like Leeds because um, my favorite player of all time played for Leeds. So I have a little bit of respect for Leeds because of that. Um, you know, so I don't like what's going down at Chef Wednesday. Big club in huge trouble. Yeah, I know. That's it would be a shame to see them tumble. You know what I mean? Like I think that's the. I felt the same way about Scunthorpe. You know what I mean? Like what's happened at Scunthorpe. I felt the same way about Oldham. You know, frog in the throat. I don't know what happened there. Sorry. Barry Vincent is set to become the recruitment analyst. Hell yeah. Welcome aboard, Barry. Yeah, I just had a frog in my throat. I think the tumble is going to happen but Sheffield Wednesday way bigger than both those clubs. Yeah, I agree, Cully. Chanceria screwed the club. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a shame is all. Right. We got Slavia Praga B. As always, we are not playing the friendlies. We are quick simming the friendlies. So just a heads up at what's going down with the friendlies. They are going to be instant resulted. Um, so here we go. Don't use even though it's against Slavia Praga B, I know. But yeah, hope everybody's well. Welcome in. I want to give a shout out first and foremost. I actually think he streamed earlier today or yesterday, but I couldn't catch it. But if you're not already, give Blockbuster a follow. He's a brand new football manager streamer. He's playing Football Life 2025. That's a new one. Here he is playing Rematch. Oh my! How did you get away with that? Oh, is this the? This is the. That's a goal. Nice. Assuming that this ain't that anime football game. It kind of this that anime. It's kind of like that. Yeah, I wouldn't say anime football game, but yeah, it's kind of rematch is. We won 4-1 over Slav. Well, Peter Koska managed to get sent off in a friendly. That's impressive. But we won 4-1 over Slavia Praga's B team. I don't know how to feel about that. Are we Champions League ready? No, we're not. But still, that's besides the point. Um, right, we got Colwyn Bay next. So that's coming up next. What we got here? Finest for many years. There we go. We actually dominated the XG as well. Spaps, Twinkle, Sheamus, and Cookies. There you go. Now we got Pontypridd from, I believe that is Wales. Union lost to San Jose. Okay. Joy. I gotta get the stream up on the phone. Phone. Um, that's the last thing I forgot to do. Sometimes I do forget to do that. Is get the stream up on the phone. Stream manager. There we go. The moment we're done these three games, Colwyn Bay, Pontypridd, we're gonna go into the World Cup semifinals. I'm not gonna spoil the results for you, by the way. I'm going to. I'm literally gonna go to the BRB screen and then I'm gonna come back uh, in the game. So golf was good today. Didn't rain, which was good. Hit some nice shots. Awesome. I meant to ask you how that went. So what did you shoot? I love it when you hit a good, nice shot, especially if it's with an iron. Man, it feels so nice. Oh, God, really? I remain incapable of shooting from range? Really? Right. Over to Colwyn Bay. Played a scramble. Me and my dad and his friend finished third, 300. Nice. Nice. I might want to try that one of these days. I don't know. So, we'll see. We're going to instant result versus Colwyn Bay. And 4-3 over Colwyn Bay. So, Cookie, Snicky, Sheamus, Sam Wellman in added time. Look at that. Look at that. Which means now we've got Pontypridd, who drew Colwyn Bay earlier. So if we beat Pontypridd, if we take a point, we win the free preseason cup, the CLG Cup. And we got the Faithful Cup semifinal coming up. We birdied the first 3 holes, then par the rest until 16, which we bogeyed, then birdied 18. The fact that you can fucking do that, man. You know what I do? It's a good hole if I bogey it. If I bogey a hole, it's good. So right. Who's the player? Chris Foster, unavailable, please. Uh, no. Uh, I hate when the window's open. I actually really hate when the window's open. Yes, and a month for him. That's fine. We're gonna restart that training. As he's a fringe player, no, not yet for these two. Okay, that was basically it. Cool. I'm still at the growing stage, only but about 23, 30 yards behind my dad, but I'm lethal around that one. Nice. I can't hit the ball over 200 yards, even off the tee. So, although I've never had lessons, so I'm assuming you've had some sort of lessons. I've never had any lessons. I've had nothing like that. So I don't even have a full club set in my back in the back. So had lessons when I was a kid. Yeah, I've never had anything like that. My brother was the only one that had lessons. My uncle who is pretty much excommunicated from the family now, um, paid for my brother to have lessons. And oh my God, Spaps or Parks and Snicky were both injured. Chris Mather had 3 goals. I had one. Spaps had one. Parks. Oh fuck, that's not good. Please don't be. Please don't be out. Please don't be out long. 2 to 3 weeks I can handle. 3 to 4 weeks I can kind of handle. Although we're only like a week away from the season starting. So. Right. We've won the CLG Cup. We're gonna tick over into Tuesday. Oh, there we go. Slavia Praga beat 2-1 over Colwyn Bank. Right. What I'm gonna do to try and not spoil it, I'm gonna go to the BRB screen. I'm gonna save the game first off. Let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna move over to what I call it, the World Cup. I was like, what are we doing here tonight? The World Cup. Come on, why is this thing not fucking? Here we go. All right, the first game in the World Cup. Can we load it, please? Thank you. Why does it do that? Hold on. Why does it do that? Why is it not preferences? Hold on. When I, where is it? Is it under match? Is that what it is? Uh, no, I don't want. I don't want it. Oh, play through the match from the start. I think that's the one. Now I gotta reload the skin. Hold on. I know you're not seeing any of it. I'm trying to get it so that when I actually go into a match replay, it doesn't show you the final score right at the top. And we can replay it from the very beginning. It fucking does that anyway, you little motherfucker. I've reloaded the skin and everything. Hold on. Play through the match from the start, right? Recent albums, Benny. Today I got AC/DC, Back in Black, which is very good. Is this not the setting I want right here? When viewing matches from the start screen, choose whether the match viewer goes straight to the final result or plays the match from the start as if it was live. Play through the match from the start, right? I thought that was the fucking thing. I thought that was the setting right here. Because I'm trying not to fucking spoil it for you all. We got this far. You know? I mean, shit. Shit. Should be the setting. Yeah. Hold on. I'm going to let the first highlight play out and see if it swaps over for you guys. Otherwise, we're kind of fucked. I'm reloading the skin now to see if that helped. That didn't help. Reloading the skin did not help. I'm thinking of streaming to. Oh no, what happened? I can't seem to. Thomas. Thomas. When I go into the settings, okay, and I go to preferences, and I go to match, and I go down here, I want to view a replay, but I don't want it to give me the score. So I thought this was the setting to do that. Or plays the match from the start. I thought this was the setting. I've even reloaded the skin. I'm very jolly. What's up? What's up, Nick? How you doing, man? I'm thinking of streaming Siege tomorrow. Decently long stream to make up for the technical difficulties today. Nice. I just don't understand why when I go into the match it's not playing it from the start. So that's the problem. And I'm trying not to spoil the FIFA World Cup result for you guys. I really am not trying to spoil it for you guys. But it just seems like it's not fucking cooperating with me. I'm glad that you're happy, Nick. Thank you. Hope all is well. So, when I click into the match, when I click the drop down and I hit watch comprehensive highlights, yeah. We don't. I guess we don't have another option. We're gonna have to just say fuck it. This fucking bug, this fucking game, this fucking guy. Right. We're gonna have to say fuck it. It's the first of two semifinals. I'll try to commentate it for you as if we don't know the results, and this is the first time I've messed up and had a preseason cup right in the middle of the World Cup, so I'll make note in 4 years' time not to do it again. Here's Paredes, and that is out for Ludenia. What's going on, Thomas? Hope you're well, man. Simo. And that's over the top right into the hands of Sotelo. Here's, yeah, it's just going one highlight. I'm not even getting the in-betweens. This fucking sucks. Is Scotland in the other semifinal? Yes, the other semifinal is Scotland versus Germany. You're going to get that spoiled too, but, well, I'll try not. Oh my God, what a terrible mistake. A horrible mistake from Jimenez. And Argentina take the early lead, 1-0. Hope all is well with you. I'm good, thanks. Chilling. Got a couple days off work. Nice. Hope all's well with you. It is as opposed to this weekend. I had a horrible weekend. Here's Vila. That's headed away. Tawaya comes up with it. Lorenzo is fouled. Penalty. Fernandez is adjudged to have fouled Lorenzo. VAR has a look, and the pen is given. And just like that, Spain have a chance to draw a level. Lorenzo will take. And, Sotelo gets the right way, but he just couldn't get over in time. And it's 1-1. My only recommendation with that is that the VAR text is so fucking small on your emote. Sorry to hear you had a bad weekend, man. It's fine. It is what it is. I woke up with a headache, a bad headache. On, Paredes scores. VAR having a look. I think this is going to stand. It's given. It's 2-1. Spain turning around inside the opening 10 minutes. We've had 3 goals. That's crazy. But yeah, I just woke up with a headache on Saturday. I canceled my plans actually on Saturday because I was supposed to meet a friend for mini golf and lunch and ice cream, and we wound up canceling. And then I just kind of rested. I mean, it was one of those days, Thomas, where the headache was so bad, I laid in bed till about 3 p.m. And then I got up at 3, and I, got on. I felt the headache was gone, so I streamed Saturday night because the headache went away. But then Sunday I woke up and I had a bit of a stomach ache. It was just like an upset stomach. It wasn't even a stomach ache. It was just a little bit of an upset stomach. So I canceled stream, and the other crappy thing is because I had laid in bed all day trying to get rid of the headache, I couldn't fall asleep. So I went to bed Saturday at like 2:30 p.m. and I didn't fall asleep till like 6 in the morning, Sunday morning. And then I slept into about 11 and had an upset stomach. And I that went away. I played Peak with Badger last night. That was fun. But I was like, I just need Sunday night to kind of reset myself, I didn't want to be up till 11:30 midnight and do a stream because I wasn't 100%. So I figured let me just take the night to recover. And we actually died in our peak run at around like 10:30, and I was like, you know what? I don't have time for another run because these could be 2 hours at times. So let's stop, and I'll just go to bed early. And that's what I did, and I caught up on a lot of sleep, and I feel good now. My body was really sluggish this morning because of the lack of sleep Saturday night and Sunday, but I'm like, I felt functional enough and alert enough, and I'm like, good. If I get a good night's sleep tonight, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow feeling perfectly great. So let me just do that and go from there, Right, 2-1 Spain leading Argentina. All 3 goals in the opening 8 minutes of play. That's a good ball. Here's Tawai. Headed away. Cuevas comes down with it. Oh, takes the deflection. Vila, Cuevas turns. Is he going to shoot? Cuevas. He does. He scores. Cuevas has given Spain a 3-1 advantage. That's rough. It is what it is. We've all been there. You have a really bad night and you wake up or you have a stomach ache or it's uneasy, and we've all been there. You just the most important thing I think I've learned as I've gotten older is to just listen to your body. Just listen to your body. Like if your body is asking for sleep, give it sleep. If it's asking for water, give it water. If it's asking for food, give it food. I mean, I'm not in shape. I don't mean like listen to your body like that. Like I probably should go to the gym and get in shape and listen to the aches and pains my body tells me and get in shape so that those aches and pains dissipate. But still, it's the fact that on a day-to-day basis, if you don't feel well, you know what you need. Just take care of it, So that was my mindset yesterday when I was like, I'm going to cancel stream and we're going to just take it easy for a day. Oh, Ramirez. Oh my God, Juarez has scored. Ramirez, that's a really good cut from Ramirez. And Juarez scores, and inside 22 minutes in this World Cup semifinal, it's Spain 3, Argentina 2. Lorenzo Munoz Garcia, Hernandez, Simo. That's out for a corner. Here's Lorenzo to take it. Headed up, not out. Cuevas. Munoz Garcia, and that's over the top. So it was fun playing Peak with Badger. I know that. That game is a lot of fun. That game is so much fun. I'm so glad that I bought it, and I've asked everybody, hey, do you have it? Do you want to play it? Can we play it? And I for about a week and a half after I bought it, enjoyed the Peak stream yesterday. Yeah, it was good. About a week and a half after I bought it, you know, I still didn't have anybody to play with. And then Viv came forward the one night, and that was fun. And we did it with Badger and SoCal's last night, and that was a lot of fun. So I would like to finish a game. I would like to make it to the top once, just once, please. But you know, over the last, I would say two times I played it with people. We died once on the shore, 3 times in the tropics, once in the Alpine, once in the Caldera, and once in the Kiln. So here's Cuevas moving forward. Cuevas, that's a good save. So Badger's just a fun dude, man. That I mean, at the end of the day, Honey Badger's just a great guy. So, you know, it's awesome to be able to play games with him and hang out with him online, and you know what I mean. Like that was just a lot of fun. Right. Spain are really coming at Argentina here. Here's Tawaya. Oh, he's going in for goal. He's over the. That's good save by Sotelo. Lorenzo. Villa always scored. Spain have made it 4-2 in the opening half. Argentina will get us underway. We're still in added time here at the end of the first half. 4-2 is the score currently. Oh, we've kicked back off. This is the second half now. Lopez. Good tackle from Perez Rojo. The man, the myth, the legend. Scheme. Hold on. Should I just start doing the ring entrances for everybody that comes in, that streams, that's a streamer, or just anybody in general? Maybe that's something I start doing. Yes, fine, fair enough. You gotta wait. You gotta give me a minute then. I saw you were streaming today, man. I was lurking, so that could be your thing. Honestly, I think it would be fair. You gotta give me a minute though. Sensei Hidukiri, holy shit, bro. 70 fucking months. I can't believe it's been 2 years already. I can't believe it either, man. How you been, bro? Did you see me raging last night? I don't think I did. Cause I was playing Peak with Badger. So I kind of was doing that, but oh fuck, hold on. I've lost the fuck you. Really, Windows? Really? You think that's an output device and not an input device, you stupid. You guys should still be able to hear FM. Why is FM not 70 months, holy hell. I was on 42 hours, no sleep, I was a monster. Wow. Now, if I switch back to default, yeah, it cuts off. What the fuck, man? Why have you... I just told you you were the input device. There we go. Okay. All right. I have just been head down with some work crap over the last 2 weeks. I'm still doing it right now. But you need to take a breather. Nice, man. Welcome to the World Cup. It's 4-2 Spain. It's the semifinals, man. I'm glad you're well. I know it's been busy for me too. So, like today was really busy for me. This whole week is going to be really busy, actually. I'm behind on a little bit of work, and I definitely have the capabilities to get caught up, but it's just going to be, getting there. Right.
He is the undisputed, undefeated draft community leader in the world, Scheme. What's up, Scheme? There you go. There you go.
That's for you, Scheme. Wow, what a guy. Thank you. We're going to give you a shout-out, too, in a minute here. Once this game is done, we're going to give you a shout-out, man. But, yeah, one of these days we'll get to play some Dale and Dawson. Maybe. Or Peak. Yeah, I have Peak. It's been a lot of fun. The goal's been scored. Let's see if VAR is good. Nope, the arm goes up. It's offsides. The arm is up, offsides. Argentina's third is chalked off here in the 84th. Have you played Peak? Hitakiri? Because I've played it. It's insanely fun, dude. It's so much fun, bro. So much fun. So, I made one quick attempt, but not much more. It was good though. Yeah, I streamed it with Viv from the old CS community, Vivid Dark, and I streamed it with Honey Badger last night. He streamed it. I didn't last night. It was really fun. I was a massive fan of Humans Fall Flat. We need to play that sometime. I need to find people to play that with again. So. Because you bought me that, and then I never got around to playing it with my CS schedule, but now I'm a variety streamer, so I would 100% fuck around with that, you know what I mean? So, I need to definitely play that, though. But, yeah. We died in the Caldera last night, literally on the climb to the, on the climb, like right in front of the steps to the campfire to get into the kiln. We died, and I was like, oh my god, I couldn't believe it. We were so close to the kiln. So Jimenez has got that. Not a lot of added time left in this one, or time in general, I should say. There's plenty of added time, but there's not a lot of time in general. Argentina need 2. Ruiz. Quiroga, Brito, Ruiz, Staricho, Balbuena, Juarez. And that's the end of the highlight. This is pretty much going to be the full-time whistle, isn't it? Staricho, 5 minutes played in added time. And there it is. Spain are through to the FIFA World Cup final. Nicolas Juarez has 2 goals, not enough to lift Argentina past Spain. And so 2 goals on only 3 shots on goal, by the way, which is impressive. But Spain dominated the game, and they very much deserved to go through. Right, second game. No, Lamine. 2 things. Number 1, we checked use fake players. So Lamine Yamal would not be in the game by name. That was a mistake that I made at the start when I set it up, and I didn't realize it till like season 3 or 4. But also number 2, we're in like season 12. This is 2034, so we're really far along now. So yeah. So he would still be a player in 2034. Yeah, he would still be like 27. But like players like Mbappe, who's 35 in this save, is about to have his last World Cup. Right, Scotland versus Germany. Here is Robertson. This is the other semifinal. Connolly. Kerr has given the Scots the lead. Scotland have taken down some big names to get here. It's a replay. It's a replay scheme. That's no Sam Kerr. No, it's not Sam Kerr. It's a bug scheme. It's a bug. I couldn't watch the game live because I had preseason tournament, and it's a bug. I checked the setting and everything, and it's still a bug. So that's what I noticed. So, but we literally watched the whole World Cup up until the semifinals. So I was like, I understand it. You're gonna get spoiled with the result, but I can't not watch the semifinals. We watched everything up to this point. You know what I mean? Like we've got to watch the semifinals. So, that was just over the bar from Peters. I just make a mental note. My whole schedule got thrown off this season because we had to basically start scheduling games right at the beginning of preseason because our season starts in July. We're in the 9th tier in England in our FM24 save, and our season starts in July. So, okay, I got to go back to lurking through to get this work done on 2 hours sleep today. So hard to focus as it is. Good luck, Needle Kiri, man. I know it's difficult for you, bro. But Godspeed and good luck, brother. So, Jesus, yeah, July 29th is our first game. So it's like we didn't even get that big of a preseason, you know what I mean? McRae just at the side of the net. Thank you. Absolutely. He's a legend. Hinukiri is a fucking legend. 70 months is insane, bro. Thank you so much. I said this on Blue Sky today, but like y'all's support has been unreal. Like I can't even fathom it. And I'm so appreciative of everybody being here, whether it's viewing, lurking, subbing, cheering, whatever it's been, because I don't know if people know how just how much it helps and how just the support is insane, man. It's just insane. I struggle to put into words how much it means, and how much it actually helps. It's awesome. I see you supporting everyone everywhere. It's only right to reciprocate. I appreciate that. I try to be, I can be very opinionated and very, I don't want to say brash, but maybe harsh sometimes. But, and I'll always try to support people with good intentions. So, Scotland leading 1-0. The Phils have just taken the lead in the bottom of the 10th. Oh, wait, that's the bottom of the 10th. The Phils just walked it off. Let's go. Dude, you're a legend. Don't think anything less of yourself. I don't. But I also try not to stand on any ground where I think I deserve anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I try to be grateful for what people give to me. Because they don't have to go through any effort to do that. You know what I mean? So, I think that's the main point. So, 100%, yeah. So, especially knowing that I'm a slower player when it comes to playing games. I'm much slower at FM. I'm much slower at Hearts of Iron. I'm much slower at Rise of Nations. Like, these games that I play some games that people would really think are taboo or a bit of a pariah, and it's never ill-intended. It's just what I enjoy. And that's a great ball. Peters has got to finish. That he does. That is a great ball. But I just am who I am. What a layoff. That I know. It's such a good ball too. Like, fucking hell. 1-1. So I'm surprised I haven't found you earlier, Scheme. I apologize for that, bro. A lot of people come here too, and they're like, "Oh, I see you in this chat. We chat all the time in Dill's chat. We chat all the time in Mossman's chat." And I'm like, "Bro, I don't even look at the username. Like, I can't even. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't register because I kind of float through life a lot like that. You know, oblivious in a way, I guess you could say." So, nah, don't, man. I started taking streaming seriously like 3 months ago. I kind of felt that about me taking streaming seriously after I left CS. Like, I loved streaming, but when I commentated CS, it was always on someone else's channel or some event organizer's channel or something else. Oh, shit, hold on. Let me snooze this. And now that I left CS, I like get to actually enjoy streaming what I want, when I want, with the people that, enjoy the conversation. So nah, don't miss it. But yeah, I'm glad that you started picking it up, man. Awesome to see. I think this is gonna be Peter's over the top. I think this is gonna be. I think that's the second booking. I think he's off. I think he's got to be off. Yeah, he's off. That's 100% he's off. FM was a game changer for my stream. Yeah, on your own time with the people you like. Yeah. So, fuck, that was really close. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I've always loved FM. I think people need to realize, I shouldn't phrase it like that. That's completely the wrong phrasing. I want people to understand that I am a very casual player who's just started to pick it up seriously. Like, I've played FM since FM10. I don't know fuck all about this game because from FM10 was my first FM, and I've said this before. So what do you do when it's your very first FM and you don't know anybody else that plays the game? Oh, that's a pen. That's been whistled as a pen. Let's see if it's a pen. VAR having a look. No pen. Just a free kick. That was me in 2022. So FM10 was my first FM. I never knew anybody that played the game, anything like that. So I was a save scummer in 2010. Do you know what I mean? 2012 comes out, and I pick that up, and I struggle with it. And I find this program that started with FM11. I didn't own FM11, but it started in FM11, called Football Manager Real-Time Editor. And I look at it, and it's cheap. It's like €5. So I buy it. And I keep buying it every year that I buy FM. So from FM12 all the way through, I've used FMRT as like a crutch to keep morale high, keep fitness high. It's just what I did because it was a casual thing. I never really took the game seriously. It was just something I enjoyed playing for an hour after work every night. And now in the FM, not in this save is different, but in the this is the casual save. In the FM23 save, which is the serious save, what's happening? I'm learning the game, but I'm getting my ass kicked in the process. It's literally like trial and error. So, that save, I'm getting brutalized in that save, man. Brutalized. I think we're 5, 6, and 11. Yeah, exactly what happened to me. Yeah, I think we're 5, 6, and 11 in that save. So we're in the relegation playoffs by a goal scored. That's what's keeping us in the relegation playoffs right now, is 1 goal scored. So that's headed away. Save's got my first year, then found the editor this year, and it's changed the whole game for me. Yeah. So this save for me, when CLG died in 2023, it was sad. It was my favorite esports organization. I've never felt the same way about an esports organization, right? I treated them like I did any other sports team that I support. Like, I was full out on it, And they folded, and I've not felt the same way about other esports organizations. And a lot of us, about 250 of us, are still in a Discord together, us CLG fans, and we talk to each other every day. Every single day we're talking to each other. So I created this save as a homage to CLG and to them, which is why 11 of them are named in the save, because they're people who had connections to CLG, whether they were fans or Discord community moderators or former commentators of the team or friends of players or whatever, right? That is so well worked. Robertson scores. VAR has a look, but I think he's way, way, way on sides. So I did that, and I combined it with, and he is on side. Scotland lead 2-1. But I took that, and I took my favorite type of save, which is always England extended database. I've always loved doing Parc de Prems, right? I've done a Parc de Prem in every FM. So I found Dan FM databases, England level 20 database, and I took that and I created CLG FC, stuck him in tier 20, and I said, right, we're going to take the CLG players from tier 20 to the Prem. So what if I had to do? I've had to roll back their age like halfway through the save, right? Because otherwise they have to spend 19 seasons getting to the Prem. They might retire. So when they get to be 24, I roll them back to 17. Tier 20 is madness, yeah. So, and then the other thing is when they start, their attributes reflect that of somebody who's in tier 20. So they have to improve somehow over time, right? So their attributes, one attribute on one player he two-footed that motherfucker. He's off. He's got to be off. I think he's off. He is off. It's a straight red card. Germany are down to 10. Oh, damn. Stewart, let's go. Thank you for the sub, man. Here we go.
It's one of the all-time greats. You find them in every stream across North America for Football Manager. DM Stewart. What's up, brother?
What's going on, brother? I might make this my thing. It might become my shtick. So. This is my old commentary mic. I don't know if you've seen these, by the way. If you ever watch F1, oh, that's a great save. Yo, got the new computer all set up. Let's go, man. Old school for sure. Yeah, this thing cost me an arm and a leg, but it came with a fucking insane warranty. So, I bought it. Might need to turn input up slightly though. What, on this thing? Oh, yeah, because when I swap. Well, it's not just
input. It's partly. It probably could come up. You're right, but I think I have everything. You know what it is. You know what it is, Scheme. The problem that I have with this is that it runs through an audio interface, right? So my audio interface, currently the volume sliders are on max, right? And so I can't actually turn this up through the audio mixer. But I have OBS, this mic, set to minus 18.5 decibels. Because this is a headset mic, so the sound is much louder going into this. But this has a built-in windscreen in the front, and it condenses a lot better. I have a condenser running through the mixer, so it lowers the sound via that, right? And the gain is a little bit lowered on it because I have to be speaking right in front of it. So the natural sound, the crisp sound that you hear with this mic is because the audio mixer with the effects. Whereas if I switch, you're going to get your ears blown
out. But I switched to this mic, and I'm instantly peaking. So yeah, it's just the difference between the two microphones. You know, it's just the natural difference. It's nice for sure. I sound fucking amazing on it. I know that. That used to be my CS commentary mic. I used to commentate with this. It always caught people off guard because nobody in CS uses this. They either use the Shure SM7B or they use a HyperX Quadcast, which I hate. I think it's a terrible commentary mic. It's a good mic, the Quadcast. It is not a good commentary mic because it's omnidirectional, right? And people usually just put the Quadcast here or they put it here and they don't speak into it. The Quadcast is off here and they speak this direction. The sound has to go in there. Do you know what I mean? Oh, what a goal. What a finish from Fergus Park. So, you have it set to cardio. See, that's good. That's good. VAR's taking a look. I think this is going to stand. And it does. Scotland are 3-1 up in the World Cup semifinal. Yeah, the Quadcast is a great streamer's mic for that, right? It's a really good streamer's mic. But if you're commentating, I think you want something a little bit more like a condensed mic. You know what I mean? Or a ribbon mic. Now, most people don't run ribbon mics, you know, because they're a little bit clunky to use. And usually you have to hold them. So, but it always caught people off guard. I remember a producer once saying he had no clue what he was talking about. Yo, 10 Shadow, what's going on? I'll give you a shout out. But he had no clue what he was talking about, right? Well, yeah, if I were on site doing commentary, I'd use a real commentary mic. We weren't even on site. We'd be remote. And I would be like this with the microphone, right? Speaking into it. And he's like, "Can you move your mic?" And I'm like, "I can't." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "If I move my mic like this, you're not going to be able to hear." And he couldn't hear me. And he would be like, "I can't hear you." And I'm like, "Yes, it's a lip ribbon. It goes on your lip. Like, that's the point." That's the whole selling point of the lip ribbon microphone. So, but there's actually a reason I bought it as opposed to a Shure SM7B, because I used to, back in the day, when I first started doing CS commentary, that's a good ball to Thompson. Is it 4? No, Kerr's blown the chance. So back in the day when I first started commentating, I had a headset like this, and I went to I didn't have the internet here. Cable internet was not available. It was only DSL. It was either DSL or dial-up. So it was not good enough to stream, right? Yeah, exactly. You're 100% right. But I used to never have the internet here at home to stream because it was only DSL. Yeah. Those were some dark times. Yes, they were. But I live so remote in the United States, extremely remote, that those were the only 2 internet service providers available. So when I wanted to stream Counter-Strike and commentate it, I had to drive into Philly, an hour away, and go to a LAN cafe. Now, the place that I went to back in 2019 was extremely small. So I'll bet you beat as far as where I grew up. I didn't grow up here. I just live here now. But yeah, I grew up in Philly. But I would have to go that far away to commentate. So I used to pay the LAN center for time, and I used to commentate from there. But it's so small, and when you get 40 or 50 gamers in there, it gets loud, right? So this didn't work. So when COVID hit and I was just working overtime, I thought, I am going to get a mic that naturally blocks out all of the sound. And this is the perfect fucking mic for that. Müller just scored. Tristan Müller, it's his 10th international goal for Germany. He's pulled them back within 1, right on the stroke of 90 minutes. It's 3-2 Scotland. So I bought this thinking, right, the only place that sound is built in that, like Pottstown, even more remote, Stuart. even more. Yeah, you're exactly right, Scheme. So because sound only goes in through here. So I thought, right, this will be perfect for the LAN center once COVID's done because I can just sit in here and all that background noise of people shouting and shit, it gets blocked out because of all the protection here, right? So I bought this mic in like May of 2020, right? World Cup, let's go. Scotland are 3-2 up right now against Germany in added time, by the way. Then COVID lasted longer than I thought. And right when COVID ended, Comcast came out here and said, hey, we're willing to lay the cable down. Do you want cable internet? And I said, yes, absolutely. And I never knew. I was like, I bought this mic. And the purpose I bought it for, I don't even need it for anymore. But I didn't have anything else than a headset mic. So I'm like, do I want to run this or do I want to run this? You know what I mean? So I just ran this anyway. So, but we got some people to shout out. We're gonna shout him out in a second. Final, it's nice. Oh, it's amazing. I would have bought a Shure SM7B otherwise because the Shure SM7B is like what, $200, $250. This cost me $1,000. So it's a tough mic, man. Yeah. There is the full-time whistle. Scotland, yes, Scotland have made the FIFA World Cup final. Scotland. Who have they taken out? They've beaten Denmark 1-0. They've knocked out Colombia on pens. They took down Australia, who managed to upset the Portuguese and the French. And they've knocked off Germany. They have one opponent left in their path. It's Spain. Where does it's July 23rd? We have a game. I have to cancel the cup. We got to cancel the cup. We got to cancel the cup. I'm sorry. I know canceling the cup causes the cup to glitch, but we've got to cancel the cup. So. Say, man, I only bought $100 USD mics. Nice. Scotland on the final. What the fuck? I want them to win the whole thing. I want them to win but please, they gotta win the whole thing, bro. They gotta win the whole thing. Right. We got a couple shout outs to give. First off, we're gonna start with the wonderful, the
man, the myth, the legend, the greatest assistant guild manager in action, timing in. It's the 10th Shadow. What's going on, brother? Hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well. Minus 50. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's generally crazy. Right. Welcome in, 10th Shadow. Hope you're well. Also got to give us an actual shout out on Twitch to Scheme. So let's do that now. See, Cully would disagree with you there, Stuart. But guys, if you're not already following the Scheme, they run some wonderful draft events in FM for the community. Give them a follow. Here they are lifting a trophy, by the way. That's not something we do in FM 23. Kimpo don't do this. Scheme does, though. So give him a follow. Right. Our 6-0 win and yeah, well, that's the preseason cup that we just made up. Literally, we just made it up. Right. So we've rejected all these offers. Stop. Everybody stop. Attend that game. Sunday the 23rd. Scheme. You don't have to. Thank you so much for the sub, bro. I appreciate that, bro. White Sox, let's go. Nice. I like a lot of the old school vertical horizon stripe kits. Nice. Yeah, I want to say this is a 2012 or 2013. So, right. The other one we have to shout out is the wonderful Mr. Patwitz. Don't tell Dill, because he's got a lot of pride in being Filipino. But it is the Philippines' greatest streamer, Patwitz. Give him a follow. Here they are here playing FM24. Welcome in, Pat. How you doing, Pat, by the way? Hope you're well. So, who are you playing as in this safe? Oh my goodness. Nice. Right. I can actually give you a shout out on Twitch now. There you go. Go give him a follow. There he is. I had to wait 21 seconds, so I did the clip for you. But there's his little follow button right up there. Give him a follow. He's Philippines' greatest streamer. He does FM. He's helped me actually not be 0-0-4 in Korea right now. So, right. Bowen Sparkles and CLG FC under 18s victor. Holy shit, Anthony Bowen at 10.0. What'd he do? He scored a hat trick. Fair enough. Over Spennymoor Town. Right. Okay. I can only count FM players in my country. Oh, wow. That's fine. We're going to give out high bonuses. Because we got that money, honey. So 425,000 and an additional 112,000. What competitions are we in this season? Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? Oh, well, this is a preseason cup. This don't care. This don't matter. We have the Macron Cup. We have the Isuzu FA Vaz. We have the Emirates FA Cup. And we have the Northwest Counties League Premier Division. FM is not popular in here. In the Philippines? Really? Yeah, but is football popular in the Philippines? You know? That's probably the bigger question. But I got a lot of friend EA FC Pro player here. Nice. So that would be my question. Is football popular in the Philippines? I would say it's getting popular in the Philippines, right? Right? So not really. It's more of a basketball country. That makes a lot of sense, actually. By the way, I haven't given you the ring entrance, and I have to. I mean, they're trying to. I would have thought there was going to have been a little spike because the women made the Women's World Cup 2 years ago, and they beat New Zealand in that Women's World Cup, if I remember correctly. So, Union drew Houston. But if you guys aren't ready, fella, he is the undisputed, undefeated Filipino streamer in the world, Pat Wiz. Let's go, Pat. It does, yeah. So, welcome in, man. No, why is it not like this, bro? I'm shy not. No. This is probably actually like the one game I can actually just say fuck it and use this mic the whole stream. You know, if I was playing like an action game or something like that, or I was playing honestly, I probably could for Hearts of Iron too, as well. But like if I was playing Rise of Nations, no fucking way. You know what I mean? So, right. Fulham make Jack Lemon offer. Cookies. There we go. We're rejecting everything. They want Leighton Alley on loan. 18-year-old goalkeeper. And they're willing to pay 50% of his wage. And he'll be their first choice goalkeeper. Absolutely. Right. Colin Watkins is a free agent. He's Welsh. What are we thinking? He's 22. His anticipation's pretty shit. He has literally no fucking jumping reach. Right. A lot of these guys are free agents, actually. Hold on. Colin Watkins, that was the guy we just looked at. He's wanted. Haybridge, Grays, St. Margaret's-Bury, Holbridge. Let me look at the youngest guy on this list, which is a goalkeeper. I don't really need that. Second youngest is Lee Williams. He's not bad for being 18. He is not bad for being 18. And he plays 3 positions. I might shortlist this kid. I'm going to shortlist him for a year. We're going to come back to him. I don't need him yet. I might. I didn't have Ben Brindley retire, unfortunately, so, maybe we come back to him. You're not getting him on trial. Fuck right off. Okay. Tactics. I am actually kind of short-handed. Who's my backup DM? Well, it's Switchblade now. He got promoted. So, Switchblade is another CLG member, oddly enough. I have fucking 4 people out hurt. Killing me, man. When's our next game? 8 days. And it's actually a league game. You've got to be shitting me. Okay. We're going to clear the entire team selection. Right. I'm the libero. Brad is the keeper. Charlie Wildman might be sub number 1. We'll come back to him. Kevin Heinrich is the first sub. No doubt about that. Cookies, I think, always plays here. He's the Mitsala. Akoni-kun is the AMC. Sheamus plays left. He's the Ramdeuter. Jack is the ball-playing defender. Parks is DL, but he's hurt. Spaps is always DR. Twinkle is DM. Snicky is always striker, but they're hurt. Frack is the right back. So now I need to put in a replacement for Snicky, which is the GOAT. The GOAT, Simon Roger Mukendi. Pat, if you're looking at this, he doesn't look great, okay, as a striker. He's 27, but for some reason or another, he just scores. Like 13, 11 as sub, 12, 10 as sub, 10, 7 as sub, 15, 13 as sub. 6 appearances here, every single one of them as sub. He didn't score that season. All 16 appearances can be a Ramdeuter. Yeah, we play him at striker, though, mainly we play him at striker. 16 appearances, all as sub. 6 appearances, 5 as sub. 9 appearances as sub out of these 12. 16 of his 17 appearances were as a substitute, and he banged 9 goals in as a sub. Then the season Snicky went down, and he had to start. He started a lot more. He started 9 of the 27. He banged in 14 goals. He was literally the team's leading goal scorer in this season as well. And then he made 26 appearances as a sub. The super sub, Simon Super, he is literally the super sub, because a lot of these goals are late scoring goals as well. Like very late scoring goals. Like I wish it would go back. Like look at him. He doesn't really come on until very late. So he's only getting 30 minutes of play, but he scores. He scores. So I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. He scored some big goals for us. So the first year, the first season when we were in level 20, he literally scored. Um, he scored one goal in like the 90th minute to win a game for us, and then we were losing at Earlham Steel Rangers reserves, and it was one of those ones where like if we lost, we would be behind them by a point with a game to play, and he came on and he scored in the 94th minute to like take a draw the game, and that draw alone won us the title. Like it was insane. He is the super sub, so I'm surprised he's not actually a club like a favored personnel. So if he stays with the club longer, he might become one because he's been with us the whole way. When's his contract up? We got him for 3 more. He's going to be 30, so we got him until he's 30. Maybe he gets there. Right. We got a day to go, and then it's the big one, the FIFA World Cup. Can Scotland get it over the line? I hope they do, man. It would be insane. We have already watched one insane result so far in this save. Okay, and that was Switzerland winning the Euros. We had one result simmed, and that was the season that we did not watch the Gold Cup. The season we did not watch the Gold Cup, Jamaica won it. So the Emirates FA Cup extra preliminary round draw. Here we go. We're doing the draw. Take a seat, grab some water. We got 400 teams. Here we go. Fenstanton from the Southern League Division 1 Central has Framlingham Town, Eastern Counties League Premier Division. Paulton, Southern League Division 1 South. Millbrook from the Western League Premier Division. Handsworth will take on Stocksbridge. Gleb have Hythe. Inkbarrow will take on Highgate United. Risborough Rangers will take on Cirencester. Or is it Cirencester? Imperial College Old Boys have Cobham. Fairford Town will take on Abbeymead Rovers. North Fitzwarren will have Bude Town. Stanway Pegasus will host Enfield Borough. Lancing taking on Hanworth Villa. Stanway Pegasus, by the way, the first Ishman team. There's another level 8 team. Brighouse has Loughborough Students. Hassocks coming in with Peacehaven. Romford hosting New Salamis. Lincoln United will host Pickering Town. That's an all level 8 matchup. Petersford Town has Devises Town? Toby taking on Cogs Hall. Hashtag United will host Oakwood. That's going to be a tough game for Oakwood. Horndean has Bashley, unless that's Southern Combination League. That's Southern Combination, yeah. West Didsbury and Chorlton will play Dunkirk. West Side hosting New Haven. Shirebrook Town. Glossop North End. Sherburne Town versus Barnstable Town. Glowcar United has Watling, Social and Sports Club. Tooting Beck will take on Wick. Abacus Media has Aylstone Park. Sleaford Town takes on Billingham Town. Wensfield has Carlisle United. Windsor hosting Broadfields United. Brixham will take on Bridgewater United. Thornbury Rangers will have GNG Oldboy. What's GNG? GNG Oldby Town. I don't know. Boston Town has Heather St. John's. Shepshed Amateurs has Swaffham Town. Westboro Green will take on Erith Town. Rosington, Maine has Addingham. Thank God I did this when Zig's not here. He would butcher me for these pronunciations. Shildon will take on Bourne Town. Osset United will host Ashby Ivanhoe. Tenterton Town will take on Wembley. Northampton Shilbury Reserves or Silsby Reserves, Silby Reserves, sorry, Rangers has Hanley. Croydon will take on Tower Hamlets. Bedford will host Thetford Town. Witham will host Hartford. We're still in the draw somewhere. RC Racing Club Warlick will take on Bizzleton Town. Statement at what's going kicker. Yo, Benny, probably should go to speak to Saw You On. Guys, I've literally stopped. First off, kicker, thank you for the 4 months, man. That's super kind of you. Thank you so much. I have stopped the FA Cup draw so that I could say you guys should go follow Kicker. He did a stream earlier today. Why is it not pasting, motherfucker? There we go. He did a community save, not a community save, a what do you call it? A network save with the other FMNL creators. He is one of the GOAT Dutch streamers. It's Kicker. Thierry is here, by the way. This is not FM. This is this Dead by Daylight? That's a great clip. Poor Kicker. But go follow him. He's a great dude. Absolutely class individual. Welcome in, Kicker. We're doing the entire draw. I don't care. It took me 12 seasons to get here. I'm going to enjoy it. Stapin Hill hosting the Anley Road. St. Ives will have Lakenheath. Long Eaton United takes on Harrowby United. Arsley will take on Sun Sports. Love you, man. Absolutely, man. Briston takes on Bainbridge Bridge. How was the network save earlier? Because I had to lurk for a lot of it. Enfield Town takes on Baldock Town. Humansbury Rovers takes on Needham Market. Molesey will have Mitcham Park. Nuneaton Borough will host Beeston Juniors. Literally, there's just a club called Shield. Will host Brockenhurst. Chipstead hosts East Grinstead Town. Market Drayton hosting Allerton Town. Saffron Walden have Newport Pagnell. Leverstock Green has Sungate. Long Elevens as Brimscombe and Thorpe. Wolves Sporting will take on Wellingborough Town. Botsford Town takes on Dunstan. Wantage Town will host Tring Athletic. Heanor Town will draw Ilkston in their match. Burstall United will host Eastwood. We're still in this. Crawley Down Gatwick will host Clapton CFC. What is that? Clapton Community Football Club. Stanway Rovers host Redbridge. Didcot will take on Cribs. Blythe Rangers the match has been removed because of a ground share, so Selston will host Blythe Rangers. Matlock will host Barlick Wanderers. It was fun. Got the first trophy, won the FA Cup 5-2, but we were finally getting to the start of the season, so next week will be fun. Hopefully can knock out like 8 matches with all the party elements. Nice. Very nice. Avro takes on Pinchbeck United. Reading YMCA will host Halland. Seaham Red Star will host Prudhoe Youth Club. Yorkshire Amateur has Vauxhall Motors. Bedfont Sports hosting Whitehawk. Soham Town Rangers has Beccles Claxton. Sheffield, the oldest club in the world, host Home Rangers or Rovers. North Greenford United hosts Collerswood United. Felixstone has Little Oakley. Holme Lacey has Keenansham Town. Harefield United has Southend Manor. Horley Town takes on FC Railway. Nice. I'm looking forward to that. Maybe I'm wondering, what is it the same day next week? Or is it just literally when all y'all are free? Kidlington takes on Cadbury Heath. Walsall Wood will have Dunlop. Garforth Town hosts Hattersley. Harpton Town will host Harlow. Leeds University will take on North Allerton Town. Chipping Sudbury hopes Bishop Cleve. Einsham, what is that? Einsham Sports Social, yeah, uh, it might be like Hunsham, but Einsham Sports and Social Club hosts Wokingham. Bagshot has New Milton Town. Portland United hosting Saltash United. Warrington Town takes on, or is that Warrington Town? Yeah, it takes on Kirkby Muxlow. Uh, or Muxlow. Rayners Lane has Baslington Town. Rustall has Roadbridge Heath. US Portsmouth has Christchurch. AFC Auckland Town has Chertsey. We are hosting Northern Counties League Division 1 North Side, or Northern League Division 1 side, Gosforth Bohemians. We get the tie at home. Yeah, every Monday around 8 p.m. Amsterdam. Nice. We got the FA Cup tie at home. I'm so happy about that. Knapp Hill has Barking. Morpeth will take on Stockport Town. AFC Croydon Athletic has Faversham. Stone, what is that? Stone Old Alienians, or Alienans has Blythe Town. Firmly Green takes on Tonbridge. Hadley United has Royston. Dereham has Tadcaster. Cambridge City has Clifton. Coventry United with a crest, believe it or not, has Worcester City. Let's go, Worcester. Sporting Club Thamesmead has Pagham. Skegness Town has Newcastle Blue Star. Chessington and Hook United has Corinthian Casuals. Southwell City hosts. Well, it's actually going to be Loughborough United due to ground share. Will host Southwell City. Beaconsfield will host Malden and Tiptree. Where's Route? Where's Route 1? Nice. Clifton All Whites has West Bridgeford. Penistone Church will take on Docking Rangers. Selby Town will have Wakefield. Upper Beating will travel to Eastbourne United. Takeley has St. Margaret's-Bury. What an English name, St. Margaret's-Bury. Darlaston Town has Studley. Binfield has Flackwell Heath. Spartans Youth takes on the Warmley Rovers. Farsley Celtic, another club with a crest. You have to fall pretty far to get down here with an actual crest. Well, they'll take on Moulton. Cornsham Town will take on Portishead. Dunstable will have Hackney Wick. Redcar hosts Liver's Edge. Cinderford will take on Bracknell. We got all right. It's like 4 a.m. I really should sleep. I'll hop in again soon. Absolutely, Kickert. Catch the VOD if you can, because we have Scotland playing in the World Cup final after this draw completes. So that's going to be interesting. But have a good night, brother. Thank you for the sub again as well. You're too kind, man. You're absolutely insane. Thank you so much. Get a good night's rest, bro. Edgem, hot damn, I have to take a look. Yeah, they beat Germany 6-3 so in the semi, so they got Spain. We'll see if they can do it. Slimbridge is taking on FC Bristol. Egham will take on Virginia Water. Lutterworth Athletic takes on Claycross Town. Hucknall Town will have Leicester Nirvana. East Coast Vix has Mells and Bobster. Welwyn Garden City will take on Cheshunt, or Cheshunt. Loxwood hosts Wessex Phoenix. Sutton Common will take on the University of Kent. Herongate Athletic will take on Buckhurst Hill. Whitby hosts Buxton, another one that's fallen from grace. Homebridge has Beverly Town. Westfield has Little Common. Poole hosts Taunton and Ealing. Stockport Georgians will host Clipstone. Ardley United hosting Stratton United. Barnstead Athletic has Lyd, or it might be Lead. Armthorpe Welfare will take on Thackley. Harwich and Parkston will host Great Wakering. Bishops Auckland will take on Sherwood Colliery. Thornby will take on Shifnal Town. Marlow hosts Berks County. Salutations, crack. Winterton Rangers has Horston Community Welfare. Fakenham Town will host Bradley. Newmarket Town hosts the Ipswich Wanderers. Red Hill hosts Ashford United. Eccles Hall hosts Wroxham. I stopped the draw because, chat, it's the greatest Irish streamer in the world. Crack. Attack. Central. What's going on, Crack? If you're not already following him, give him a follow. Great variety streamer. Claire Obscure Expedition 23 does Football Manager, does Path of Exile 2, does Blasphemous. What is that clip? Does Warhammer 40k as well. Space Marines 2. Surely at this point it's the greatest European stream I deserve to be in the glaze. I've given you a lot of glaze there, Crack. Come on now. But yeah, he is secretly an Arsenal fan as well. It's Crack. He just will never admit it. It's Crack Attack Central. What's up, Crack? We're gonna continue with our draw. We got 120 teams left. Royal Wooten Bassett has Calm Town. By the way, Crack, you're in for a surprise, man. After we finish reading off this FA Cup draw, we have the FIFA World Cup final. Spain versus Scotland. I expect this type of disasterfulness on the biggest. Shut up. Thatcham has Hanham Athletic. Billingham-Synthonia, where I have their jersey, by the way. They have Barton Town. Brislington has Berkeley Town. Fleet Town will host Tadley Calleva. Ilford will host Chalfront St. Peter. Jersey Bulls hosts Shaftesbury. Stafford will host Prescott. Newquay hosts Shepton Beauchamp. Aylesbury United hosts Walthamstow. Crowborough Athletic will host Fisher. Stansfield will host, well, it's actually Holmesdale now that will host Stanfield due to ground share. Wellington will host Snodland Town. I had an argument about that today already, Crack. Somebody was like, MLS is a crap league. They don't bring any they don't develop any top talent. I'm like, the fuck are you talking about? Cornard United hosts MK Mortal Kombat Irish. Milton Keynes Irish. Hullbridge hosts. Just ignore that. So just forget the fact they just called them Mortal Kombat Irish. South Woodham Ferrers United hosts Enfield FC. I'm sorry. But they play at Hullbridge. Enfield FC has Brentwood. What are you talking about? Miles Lewis Skelly is the best talent alive today. That's what I tried to tell them. They didn't believe me. Eccles has Warlingham. Langley will host Amersham Town. Shepsett will host Stockton. Warrington Rylands hosts Newcastle. Aycliffe. Lymington? Might be Leamington, but I think it's Lymington. Has Fawley. Crawley Green will host Halstead Town. Dronfield hosts Malstonbrook. Aylesbury Vale Dynamos host Maidenhead Town. Battletown hosts Bearstead. Loughborough Dynamo, hosts Whitley Bay. Hull United has Carlton. Belper United has St. Andrews. Bodmin Town has Crewe Kern Rangers. Buckingham will play Reading City. Colney Heath will have Hendon. Colne will have Guysborough Town. Desborough Town has Kimberley Miners Welfare. Old Stratfordians has West Allotment Celtic. Stratford Town hosts Shrewsbury Juniors. Lordswood will host Rochester. Walshamley Willows hosts Biggleswade. Bexhill United has Horsham YMCA. Coggenhoe United has Redcar Athletic. Burnham Ramblers hosts the Barton Rovers. Rugby Borough has Wythenshawe Town. Still think they should take my idea, have him host the weekly hit moment of the MLS on Sky TV for the people in Europe. That'd be sick, man. That'd be awesome. He's kind of preoccupied being a player and a top class one, but I think when he retires, that would be an awesome fucking thing to do. Parkgate hosts Workington. Consett will take on Marsk United. Darlington Town hosts Gresley. AFC Portchester hosts Hartley Whitney. Trafford will host Wamwell Town. Westfields will host Clevedon Town. Midhurst and Eastbourne will have Bemerton Heath. Hythe and Dibden will host Wimborne. God Manchester Rovers, what a name. God Manchester Rovers has Shefford Town and Campden. Sandbach United will host Staffordshire Victoria. Rochdalians host Farset United. Corinthian hosts Littlehampton Town. Lifton hosts Falmouth Town. Tividale hosts the Droitwich Spa. Roman Glass St. George will host Homer Green. Melton Town hosts Penrith. Larkhall Athletic will host Camberley Town. Ely City hosts Mildenhall Town. And finally, Stratford hosts Coventry Sphinx. Wish I could stay for the final, but I have to head again and have a great rest of the stream. I'm going to try to get sleeping. Thank you for stopping by, Crack. I appreciate you so much, brother. Have a wonderful rest of your night. We are done with the final, with the draw. We're going to have a quick little save because of the draw. That tie is literally being played on Saturday, the 5th of August, so it's going to be our second game. We literally have a game this weekend. The 29th of July is a league game. And then we might be starting the season tonight. Actually, we probably won't. We have an hour 22 left. We probably have enough time to get up to, but not including the game against Stratford Rangers. So we'll see. But either way, we'll see what we got going on. Right, Scotland, Spain. It's what you came here for. We're going to get into it. It's the FIFA World Cup final. I need to make sure that my headphones haven't died on me. So let me just play a little burst of music right now just to make sure. Yeah, they haven't died on me. Good. Good. Because they like to do that when you don't play sound in them for a while. We just read off 400 plus teams in the FA Cup. Right. FIFA World Cup final day. Scotland and Spain. Can Scotland get the upset of a century over the line? Brott could be a leading, could even become a Vanarama national goalkeeper in the future. Ali set for West Auckland. He goes on loan. We're going to have a quick save. Japan are the hosts, and they are set to host what could be one of the most epic World Cup finals ever. Scotland v. Spain. Can the Scots do it? They've got a good team. They made the quarterfinals of the Euros last time out. Union beat LA. Here it is. One final save because of the Union beating LA. Scotland and Spain, the FIFA World Cup final. I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this. All right. Bam. Here we go. Can they do it? Can they freaking do it? The ad break is in 4 minutes. I'm not going to be able to stop it. I'm going to run the ads now. We're not going to make you guys miss anything. Let's do that, and we'll be back here in 3 minutes with the final. The only thing stopping me from getting a Sunderland kit is that they have a gambling site as their shirt sponsor. You know what? The thing is, Stuart, right? I trust me, I get that. I'm not arguing against that, right? That logic. But one thing I did notice, right, is that there was a graph once that I saw. And this graph was all the shirt sponsors, right? And it was like how many of them are the gambling sites, right? And I can't remember what season it was. It wasn't too long ago. It might have only been like 3 seasons ago, 3 or 4. 14 shirts in the Premier League had gambling sponsors on the front, right? Do you know who the 6 clubs were that did not have a gambling sponsor on the front of their shirt? Manchester United, who I think at the time was Chevrolet. Chelsea, who I think at the time was Yokohama. Spurs, who I think was AIG. Liverpool, who was Standard Charter. Arsenal. And Manchester City, who was, I think, obviously the Emirates. Or the Etihad. And Arsenal was the Emirates. Leicester City, King Power. Yeah, this wasn't a season they were in the league. But yeah, it was like, so literally the non-Big 6 clubs all had gambling shirt sponsors. And I think that wasn't a problem with the non-Big 6 clubs. I look at that as a problem with the sponsors. Like, why do the sponsors not? Why does a Chevrolet not want to go to Leicester City, or Newcastle United, or Aston Villa? Why does a, insurance company not want to go to, Bournemouth? So I agree, it's a problem. Everton, yeah, exactly. I agree, it's a problem. But I think people look at it and go, "Oh, it's a problem." And I'm like, if we ban the gambling shirt sponsors, who is it going to hurt? It's going to hurt the same clubs that need the money more than the big clubs. You know what I mean? It's just going to create the gap even further. So what's up, Papas? Papas. What's going on, Papas Fritas? Guys, one of the great COD streamers out there. Way better at it than me. Why the fuck? I hate this thing. Okay, there we go. There we go. I got it to paste. I actually got it to paste. What's going on? What the heck? Shout out, Papa's Feature. Woot woot. How we doing? We're about to go into what could be one of the most epic World Cup finals of all time. You just woke up from a nap. Nice. Here they are playing COD, by the way. Great streamer. A lot of fun to talk to. And unlike some people in her chat suggest, she is not an ashy motherfucker. And you can clip that, Papas Fritas, if you want to. So I understand that. I don't have a good solution. I don't either. That's the other thing. I don't have a good solution. But I can't wear something that promotes gambling, especially how much gambling has harmed the sport. I 100% agree. I think it agitates me too as well, especially over here. And like online, because you see all these people post like, "Oh my God, why did he score? He ruined my parlay." Mate, nobody gives a flying fuck about your parlay. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, so freaking Sonny with his clips and not the ashy. Oh my God, man. No, I said you're not ashy. I literally said you're not ashy. Anyway, we're underway. FIFA World Cup final. Here's Thompson. Hughes can't quite get it there. Robertson. That's cut away. Hughes. Can he win the ball? No. Tawaya has it. Walker's cut that out brilliantly. Right. Cuevas, and Steve Cumming makes the save. This is the other save. I actually have 2 saves. This is the bottom to top save, and we win a lot in this save, but no, we haven't had any wins tonight because it's been preseason. I mean, we won our preseason games, if you count those, but we won all 3 of our preseason games so far, to be fair, but we haven't actually got into the season. Oh, my God. Oh, he scores! VAR's taking a look. I didn't think he was on. Has he done it? Has he put Scotland in the lead? Has he put Scotland in the lead? It's given! Scotland lead the World Cup final. I can't even imagine. What is going on in FM? I can only imagine Alistair McAllister doing the commentary on this. What a name. Alistair McAllister. What a name. Park. Oh, my God. He's on. He's on. Let's go, Scotland! Inside 5 minutes, or is it the 6th minute that they scored? The 6th minute. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right. Walker over the top. Niche trying to run it down. Munoz Garcia. Thompson puts it back in. Niche can't get the second ball. It'll fall to McCormick. Walker from McCormick takes it wide. The cross comes in. It was a good one. It's cut out for a corner. This is probably live from Tokyo, isn't it? Yeah, National Stadium in Tokyo. The final. Ooh. It's come back to Thompson. He's got the cross in, but it's punted away. Knight comes away with it. Knight's still going with it. Knight, the cutout. All ball. Robertson gets it. McCormick has it. He's looking for the switch. Maybe Niche has it. Can they continue? Walker takes it out wide. He's fouled right on the edge of the box. He's actually a guy from Austin and a big Austin FC supporter who does unbiased commentary, like for the old England versus San Marino match against San. Oh, yeah, him. The comedian. Hughes. Oh, he's punted it over. Yeah. The one where the guy goes in knee high with a tackle, and he's like, "It's just a great footballing tackle, ref. What are you doing?" You know, that guy. Thompson. Niche! And Jimenez makes the save. I've listened to that guy, yeah. Scotland up 1-0. Yes, that guy. England, the cheats that they are. He would go nuts if he ever saw this, if this ever happened in real life. First off, if this ever happened in real life, I don't think Tokyo would ever be the same. If the Scots traveled to Tokyo and they made a World Cup final, I think the city would be threatened to be burnt down by how much the Scots party. But yeah, he would go nuts. It's headed back in. Cuevas. It's headed all the way through. And the Scots come away with it. They've had the better possession. They've had the more shots so far. We're 25 minutes into the game now. Walker comes away with the ball. Park going for Robertson. Can he catch that ball? No. Simio comes away with it. Lyle Niche, his 6-minute goal separates the two sides. Not a lot of highlights, actually. It's been pretty terrible. Here's Cuevas with a free kick. Steve Cummings saved the first. Steve Cummings saves the second. Simo with the ball. Cuevas. Tawaya. He stayed on sides. The cutback for Vila. Cut out. Oh, my God. It's fall still. The cutback. McCormick. They've got to get it clear. He does. Only as far as Hernandez. Spain come again. And that's cut out from Agriazeba. I think his name was. Agriazbela. I think. I don't know. That was probably fucking Papas Fritas probably in the chat like, what the fuck is this guy saying? Robertson, the head up and over. He was offsides anyway. Agrizabela, or Asgrizabala, that's his name. Asgrizabala. Here's McCormick. Cuthbert. Niche. Thompson, one side. Back for Niche, and he almost made it 2. That's the halftime whistle. Spain have had both shots on goal, but they've been free kicks from outside of the box. That's the only attempts they've had. Scotland have only had 4 shots in total, but one of them has hit the back of the net. Scotland are 45 minutes away from lifting an improbable, unbelievable first FIFA World Cup title. Cardinal Pisabala, an actual cardinal in the Catholic Church. Wow. Can't win that one. Ferguson's done well. Free kick given on the foul on Ferguson. Where's Block? He would go crazy if this actually comes true. Steve Cummings going to grab the corner. Is he even still in chat? I think he's gone. He's gone. Y'all staying up, some of y'all, to watch this World Cup final. And that poor bastards went to bed. Vila. Walker cuts it out. Hughes. Knight. Knight knocked away from him, and they're both down hurt. I think they both have made a substitution. I didn't see the full lineups. Here's Hughes. Park. Did he stay on? Flag is up on the far side. He's offsides. Knight is no longer on the pitch, I don't think. Here is Britton. Down for Robertson. He loses the ball to Hernandez. He's hurt. Simo will have to put this out. Now Hernandez is hurt. Yeah, Knight's no longer on the field. Hernandez just got subbed off. 71st minute. Britton. McRae. Back to Britton. Did he stay on? Yes, he did. Black Park is there. Oh, we just couldn't get to the ball. Here's Walker for McRae. McRae goes for goal, and it's over. In my Saint-Etienne save, at least I no longer have to manage against Louis Henry. Oh, my God. He's a good manager. Here's Park. Tried to thread it through. It's cut out by Simo. Scotland have to get back. Fraga to Cañas. Simo. Gonzalez looking forward. Finds Paredes. Tawaya. Walker's cut that out. He's found Martin Walker finds Duncan Walker. The punt forward. Niche is in space. Can he bring it forward? Niche looking to play Park. Park is on sides. Park is not on sides. The flag eventually goes up. How many seasons are you in the Saint-Etienne save, though, Stewart? Here's Simo. Spain. Can they find an equalizer? It's over the top. A quarter of an hour and stoppage remain. Unfortunately, PSG replaced him with the first Eddie Howe. Going for goal. Steve Cumming again comes through. Who I really like as a manager, by the way. Yeah, I do too. I really like Eddie Howe. And for them to say, oh, it's a cardio. Oh, my God. McRae's free kick over the top. Time ticking away here for Spain. They got a little bit of it, but they can't afford to waste it. Here's Park trying to dribble between the defense. Cut out. McRae has it. McRae inside for Ferguson. Ferguson, the cutback for Britain. Can they find a second? So surely they win the World Cup with a second goal. Here's Niche. One touch inside Niche, and Jimenez makes the save. You're in season 29 or 30. Jesus. This is the longest save I've ever had in an FM career. Ferguson finds McRae. McRae inside. The shot's blocked. Simo comes away with it. Oh, my God. We're going towards added time. 7 minutes of added time. 7 minutes of added time separates Scotland from the World Cup. McRae. Britain. Black. Park. That's a good ball. Niche goes for goal. He's not far away. He probably should have been more patient with it. Played it to the corner. The goal of my save is to put Las Verts back on top of the French top flight. Here's Agriza Bala. Cutbacks for Caballero. Looking for Cuevas. I think offsides there? Yes. Offsides on Paredes. Time still ticking away. We play 7. This is it. We've played the 7. Black takes the ball. Back to Niche. How much time, ref? Black to Britain. It's over. They've done it. Scotland. Yes, Scotland have won the FIFA World Cup. You cannot take it away from them. The bastards from the north have actually done it. Scotland have won the World Cup. Can you fucking believe it? Scotland, of all the teams. Tokyo was definitely getting burnt down off the celebration. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. I've taken a snip. I've just managed to remember to take a snip. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. And the thing is, too, they looked good. They've actually, like, Steve Cumming played great. But, like, Scotland played well. That's the other thing. Until PSG took the overall lead a couple of seasons ago, Saint-Etienne were tied with Marseille for the most top-flight championships in French history. McAllister would be going into orbit on this result. Yeah. He would be gone. We would lose him. I can't believe they've actually won it. That is remarkable. Remarkable. And the crazy thing about it is they knocked off everybody. Germany won in extra time, 3rd place, by the way. They knocked off everybody that they could. Like, if you look at their group, they were undefeated. They drew Cape Verde, right, of all the teams. But then they beat the UAE, and then they beat France to win their group. And then you think, okay, they win their group. They're going to be on a decent side of the bracket, right? Nope. Their side of the bracket has Colombia, France, Portugal, Germany, Netherlands, Brazil. That's who's on their side of the bracket. Not a problem. They beat Denmark. They beat Colombia on penalties. They beat Australia. They downed Germany. And they downed Spain. I mean, they beat some top teams. I mean, France, Colombia, Germany, and Spain in one World Cup is who they've run through. I mean, and then Denmark as well, who's pretty decent. Like, fair play. You know what I mean? So, instant save. I don't want to lose that result. Instant fucking save. That is remarkable. That's wow. Wow. Just wow. I've posted it in. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I just fucked up Twitch. No. I posted it in Gaffa's Discord. I'm going to post it in mine. Real quick. There we go. I can't believe they've actually done it. That's crazy work. Right. We got an hour left of stream. We got an hour left of stream. Let's see what we got going on here. Guess who's back, back again. Let me see if I can put on a little music. Where's Skull, man? I miss Skull. I had a special song lined up for Skull, bro. A special song lined up for Skull if he was going to appear today. Right. I've already done that one. Let me try this one. Whoa. Whoa. Calm your ass down, will you? You were not meant to be that loud. Lower that 35.5. Here we go. Right. Social feed. Scotland win World Cup is fucking crazy, dude. Can you imagine them walking around being like, "We've won as many as you" to the English? Like, that'd be crazy. Although in this save, I think the English have won more. But we are not changing anyone in terms of captaincy or vice captaincy. We're not letting you go on trial. We're not letting you go on trial. Oh, he's a free agent. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Lee Williams, I've offered kind. Okay. Tom Hurd, new intermediary suggestion. Okay, weekly staff meeting. Accept. Remind me in a month. Yes, he is too old. The rest are no. All right, cool. We're going to get up to the game, but we will not play it tonight. It just makes for a strong starting point at the next stream. The next stream is actually, honestly, probably going to include this first league game and the FA Cup game, the extra preliminary round game. This will be up on YouTube. I think I found the sweet spot for how often I need to upload videos. But in order for Twitch not to, not Twitch, in order for YouTube not to shadow ban me for uploading too much. So, I think once every 3 days seems to be like the sweet spot. Or at least I'm going to try once every 3 days. So on Wednesday, we have the Action Tymon VOD from Friday going up. And then Saturday, the VOD for tonight's stream will go up. And, yeah, then we're back into the season. But everything else has been uploaded. I'm current right now on the YouTube for uploads. So if you missed any of the off season, you missed any of the World Cup, you want to go back and watch it, check out the YouTube. It's !YT, !YouTube. Either one works. It'll take you to the YouTube. And yeah. While we are uploading the while we're uploading the CLG FC videos, or if we play through a day and then we have all these VODs we have to upload, obviously we'll be playing the longest save. As such, TLS returns tomorrow night. We got to make a decision on our players. Enough time is remaining on Pollock, that's fine. Perver, that's fine. Jack Lemon has a 2-year contract extension. We're going to trigger it. Crack has a 1-year contract extension. We're going to trigger that. Cookies has a 2-year contract extension. We're going to trigger that. Sheamus has a 2-year contract extension. That's getting triggered. Blockbuster has a 1-year contract extension. That's being triggered. Switchblade has a 2-year contract extension. That's being triggered. And now the question is, what about the remaining players? Of which there are quite a bit. Let's see here. Chris Mather. He's a squad player. He's not bad. He's 27. We're going to delay that one. Let's see here. Why does it not sort? Just sort. This isn't sorted. Right. Tyler Wright, the 29-year-old fullback. He's actually not too bad. We use him here. He has injury concerns. He has a 1-year contract extension. I'll delay for now, but he's probably coming back. Uyodin Fogbola. I don't think he is actually good enough, is he? Oh, he's terrible. Ooh, he's bad. Ooh, he's bad. Ooh, he's bad. Yeah, he's not good enough. Delay. Charlie Westwood, not good enough, has a 1-year contract extension. Oh, yeah, he's bad. Oh, yeah, he's bad. Oh, yeah, he's bad. Right. Adam McKenzie, lacking potential. I don't know about that, Chief. I don't know. We'll delay for now. Bay Cockett, he's not good enough. Liam, I might just have the. Is there anybody here that I really, really, really want? Let's sort by potential again. Is there anybody here that I really, really, really want to keep? Derry Darkwall might be. He's considered not good enough. He's a little bit better than most. Chris Mather is the one that I'm thinking of. His mentals are really good. His finishing is what lets him down. What's his personality's balanced? Chris Mather. I've already delayed him. Okay. The only other one we really use, well, Harry Norris, but he's 30. I saw him down here somewhere. He's Chris Foster. There he is. Barney Tulloch is a backup keeper as well. But we do have Crack coming through the ranks, so Tulloch I don't need. Chris Foster is the only other one. He's not really that good. I need to start getting players around like a 10, I think. Oh, wait. We're going to apply the remaining focus. Because if I go to, let's say, who is the preseason favorites, right? Let's do this. Let's go to Northwest Counties, season preview. Rochdalians, right? James Cowell, who has a 71 fucking percent win percentage, man. Transfer value. Holy shit, he's got a foot. And he's 27. Yeah, see? Look, 10s, some 11s in there, right? Holy shit, this kid. He's got a lot of 10. No wonder they're fucking storming. Look at the transfer value on these players. For a level 9 side, that's fucking crazy, actually. 1.7 million potentially for level 9 players. Nuts. Even a middle of the road guy. 12s are appearing in there. So this might be the season we stall out, chat. This might be the season we actually don't get promoted for once. But yeah, I think that's what we do. I think we need to start. I love Chris Mather. I love Charlie Wildman. I love what they've done for the club. But we might need to start hitting the transfer market here. We need to start scouting. I could use I could use a DL, somebody across the back line, because you only get 5 subs, and you're only allowed to make 3. So I think somebody across the back line, somebody that does DMMC, somebody across the front line, and a striker. Now, somebody across the front line is going to be Joe Jones. Somebody across the striker is going to be Simon Roger McKendy. So that we know. Charlie Wildman, looking good. Charlie Perver, looking good. Switchblade for the DM. So really, all I need is eventually somebody who's going to be better than Charlie Perver. Although I think Perver, I mean, he's 19. He's got a long way to go, but like heading is good. I mean, heading is poor, but you know it'll improve. Marking is really good. Tackling's really good for a 19-year-old. Pace is really good for a 19-year-old. So, Really, um, Sam Wellman's getting up there too. He's 26. He's not getting up there. He's not really that great though. Passing is still a 1 from him. Right. I need to hit the market for a squad players, really. Squad players for all these guys, I think. Right. Parks, you are full training in 3 days. Okay, cool. Parks might not start the opening game. Neither will Snicky probably. Parks is going to be more up in the air. Stafford are 11-10. We are 11-5. The draw is 5-2. Here's the pre-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question from the non-league paper. Actually, let's not. Can I save now? Yes. I think, given that we're at the press conference, you mentioned doing commentary on Counter-Strike. I actually do commentary on Final Fantasy Randomizer. Sick. That's pretty sick, actually. Yeah, I did Counter-Strike. I did Assetto Corsa Competizione. I did the F1 game. I've done Unreal Tournament 2004. Those are the games I've done coverage for. So it's been awesome, man. I actually love doing it. I just kind of got tired of Counter-Strike, and I got really tired of the community overall. The women's CS community I was a part of was brilliant for the most part. North America was a bit meh. But like Brazilian women's Counter-Strike is a fucking incredible scene. It's an amazing scene. Same with Asia. Asia's an unbelievable. Same with and Oceania as well. The Aussies were so kind. But like I just got sick of CS. I'm working my way into commentary for Final Fantasy VI Worlds Collide Randomizer. Let's go. Best Final Fantasy game, Stuart. I don't know if you agree or disagree. In my opinion, 6 is the best. This is very good. Very good. I also really enjoyed 4. For the longest time, I would have told you 4 was my favorite. But I think 6 is my favorite now. Or 1, the original Final Fantasy. Which original's really good. Just very, very, very hard. A lot of people say 7, and then a lot of people say 10. 6 is the first game that brought me to tears. Yeah, it's good. It's an emotional roller coaster, that's for sure. Right. For those on YouTube, this is the end of the recording. This was CLG FC episode 245.4. We are at the start of the season. So we'll see you for 246 in the next episode. Until then, thank you for watching. Take care.